Regardless of if you hate Modern Warfare or if you love Modern Warfare, no, it's all up to you. It's all your personal opinion. Regardless of what your opinion is on this game, Activision Blizzard is absolutely popping off when it comes to the marketing of these video games. Black Ops 4, I think, was definitely something that woke them up a little bit to see how they have to handle their video games. As you guys know, Black Ops 4 had some of the worst microtransactions in any Call of Duty game. I'm actually going to show you the actual stock prices of Activision Blizzard, because everybody always talks about the stocks. They always say, oh, Activision making so much money, oh, they're losing so much money. Well, I'll show you the legitimate numbers so you guys know what games did what to this franchise to make it either succeed or to make it fail. But recently, in the past 2 years, they have been on point. The way that they advertised Modern Warfare was genius, and they definitely hooked a lot of players, and they got a lot of money from Modern Warfare, and along with that, they have the free-to-play Call of Duty mobile game. They tapped into the mobile market because they knew everybody has a cell phone really at this point. Everybody knows about Call of Duty, so what's better than a free Call of Duty game that you could download on your cell phone? They're thinking. You can definitely tell that Activision Blizzard is thinking, and they're definitely cranking out some good numbers here with this. And they actually confirmed that Call of Duty Mobile made them a crap ton of money, millions of dollars, off of a free-to-play mobile game. I think it made more money in the first week or the first month or something like that than any of the Call of Duty games. Like, that's actually insane, and it proves a point that free-to-play is a very smart way to handle your video game if you want a good portion of money. And here we come with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and they're having a battle royale. And if they play this correctly, if they play this smart, then they can probably make this blow up. Now, as you guys know, it's a battle royale game coming out called Warzone, which is going to be in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But rumors are is the game mode is going to be free to play. Now, like I said, regardless if you like Modern Warfare or if you hate Modern Warfare, it doesn't care what your opinion is, or if you think it's going to be a buggy mess, or if you think it's going to be perfection, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if they make it free to play, the game will succeed. A Call of Duty video game with a battle royale that any person could possibly download. That's it. That's the winner right there. And I really respect them for taking this path, this free to play path, because it's a lot better for the community as well. A lot of people, I hear some mixed emotions about the microtransactions in Modern Warfare, but I still to this day think this is probably the most fair microtransaction system we have ever seen in a Call of Duty game to date. You know, the weapons are free, the skins are free, besides some of them obviously, but there's tons of skins to grind through, there's plenty of weapons to mess with, plenty of attachments to mess with. The only downside of Modern Warfare is that there was a lack of maps. But you guys already know my opinion about that as well, because you guys know if they didn't have ground war in 10v10, there would have been plenty of 6v6 maps. So if they just stuck with a traditional styled Call of Duty game, we would have had tons of content at the beginning of this title, and just more free content coming down the road, which personally to me, I think is amazing. And the best part about all of this is that they're probably going to stick to this free-to-play path down the road. Black Ops 5 is probably going to have a great microtransaction system. The game after Black Ops 5 is probably going to have a great microtransaction system. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, JB, why do you think that? You know, it's Activision we're talking about here. They want the most money they can possibly get, so wouldn't they, you know, stick to a more paid path, loot boxes and stuff like that to make more money? Well, no, actually. If you go ahead and look at the stocks for Activision Blizzard, and I'm going to be showing you guys the recent 3 years, only 3 years, because that's really all you need to see right here for the past Call of Duty games that we've been playing. Now, as you see, World War II didn't do too shabby throughout 2K17, but once we hit 2K18 and Black Ops 4 dropped, you can see it instantly had a massive drop in price, dropping to almost like, what, $45 per share? That's a huge drop from having $80 per share, and that's all from Black Ops 4. And as you see, through the beginning of January, February, March, April, May, all these months, the stocks are still doing awful. It actually sees its all-time low in the past 3 years throughout the Black Ops 4 life cycle. Now, why would you think that these prices plummeted like this? Well, World War II didn't really have too much of an aggressive microtransaction system like Black Ops 4 does. Black Ops 4 was on a whole nother level of aggressive microtransactions. And as you can see, it hit them. It hit them extremely hard, to the point where they changed their whole mindset. But then as you see around early 2019, around July, which is where I think Modern Warfare was announced and they had the cool trailers and stuff like that, you can see the stock slowly rising back up, getting better and better. And then around October is when Call of Duty Mobile dropped, along with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the stocks are continuously going up. They're getting better and better and better. As you know, Call of Duty Mobile is a free-to-play game. You don't have to pay anything into that, but if you want the microtransactions, by all means, you put money into it. And Modern Warfare, with the new microtransaction system as well, is making them tons of money. Like I said, Activision isn't stupid. They're a business, and they're trying to keep the business alive. Right now, after Black Ops 4 with one of the most aggressive microtransactions in the game, they saw their all-time low in the past 3 years. They don't like that. Now they're seeing positive effects of the free-to-play games, giving them more money, and the stocks and the shares are going back up, making it a little bit more costly, which personally, to me, makes me think that Warzone is going to be free to play, and that's their idea. They're going to try to keep the price going up and up and up, and the best way to do so is if they release a Battle Royale, probably one of the biggest genres in the marketplace right now, between Apex Legends, Fortnite, all these massive games making billions of dollars. Battle Royale is a big scene, so of course they're going to take the Battle Royale name, they're going to go ahead and put their own Call of Duty twist on it, and they're going to make it free to play. And with those three factors right there, that's going to make their prices skyrocket in the stock market. But I just had to give Activision some props, because seriously, this was genius. On their end, they killed it. They needed money, and they made the money. Black Ops 4 was an absolute disaster. They knew it was a disaster. They even said that they were just using that game to test out their microtransaction system and see what they can get away with. So that was a whole mess of a year. But good thing they switched it around, and they found something that is both profitable and good for the community at the same time. It's very rare where you can find a nice medium point like that, where the community can be happy, but at the same time, the business can still make tons of money. You know, it's really hard to find a middle ground for something like that, but they did it. They did it, and I gotta give them props. No matter how bad Modern Warfare is, in my personal opinion, or however bad the next game is, or whatever the issue is with Call of Duty, we have to give them props for giving us free microtransactions now. Yes, there is a paid store for like camos and stuff like that, but that's it. You know, and I can't complain when something's like that. They gave us like I said, tons of weapons, tons of skins. Do you know how many skins are in this game, Modern Warfare? There's tons of skins. And even though some of them you might not even like, but do you remember back in like Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, there's like 5 skins. You know, so how can we complain when we went from 5 skins to like 50 skins? That's tons of content. But please guys, go down into the comment section and let me know your personal opinions about this topic. Like I said, I'm very curious about what you all think about this. Me personally, I think that they're in the right direction. I think that they have everything else planned out for the future Call of Duty games to come. And I think that they're trying to take a good path. Because we all know Blackout, if that was free to play, it would have lasted a lot longer. Let's be honest here. And a lot of YouTubers and Twitch streamers were trying to make that point. But maybe it was too late at that time. You know, it takes a little bit of time for these big companies and these big corporations to push things through like that. So maybe they couldn't just make Blackout free to play in a blink of an eye. And you guys know how they're advertising Modern Warfare. They're trying to make it seem like it's the most, you know, free to play video game out there that you paid $60 for. So obviously with that path that they're taking, I'm assuming the Battle Royale will be free to play as well. And if that's the case, this is the savior right here. This might actually last a little bit longer. It will definitely give Activision a lot more money in their pockets. And that's just smart on their end. Honestly, like I said, I don't think Battle Royale is going to do too good. I think it's going to be extremely buggy. I think it's going to be a lot of issues that people are going to be having with this game, especially trying to hold 200 players on their servers. It might be a rough task. But overall, for Activision and business-wise, genius. Absolutely genius. But thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. If you hated it, go ahead and dislike it. If you're brand new and you enjoyed what you heard, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button as well. Also, if you just want to chat with me, see what I'm talking about with video games, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And also, if you just want to catch me live streaming, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Our UAV is on mine. UAV recon standing by.